So we're on the 13th of the 41 Prayers of Bodhisattvas. So this one says, may all beings attain the food of meditative concentration. This is the prayer of the Bodhisattva when eating. So if we can remember this a few minutes, we'll be able to put it into practice when we eat breakfast. Now, it's interesting how food is very often correlated with meditative concentration. For example, when we do the 8 offerings on the altar, the food offering, it was said to help us create the cause to gain concentration. Now, you might wonder, how is this so? Because so much of the time, my mental wandering when I'm meditating is due to food. So it seems like food creates the opposite of concentration, because my mind wanders to it so much. The reason is because when you have very deep samadhi, the samadhi nourishes you. It nourishes your mind and it nourishes your body. And so the very great meditators, when their minds need to rest, they don't go to sleep, they just go into very deep samadhi. And their mind is nourished by the samadhi. And then also physically their body is nourished, and because they don't need to sleep as much, and they also don't need to eat as much. And so you often find when you're doing retreat, and you're doing a lot of meditation, that your body doesn't need so much food and your mind isn't so hungry for food either. So there's this correlation here. And then also there's a practice called Chulen in Tibetan Buddhism. It means taking the essence, and what it is they make different pills, and you can do it by taking the essence of flowers or the essence of stones, and you take this essence and put it in the pills, and then some of the very great meditators, they take these pills when they're doing retreat, and then they don't have to eat so much, and they can spend more time meditating, and they don't need to worry about how to get the food to eat. Okay? And so it's just little pills like this, but they take it, and it's not that the pills nourish them, it's the pills help it so that the samadhi that they're developing nourishes them, and they don't need to eat so much. Okay? So that's the correlation, between being nourished by food and being nourished by meditative concentration. But that actually occurs in all the Buddhist traditions. You see it. So let's remember to think, may all sentient beings, be nourished by meditative concentration whenever we eat. And it might help us to always eat a little bit more mindfully, too. Because we usually think, oh, yes, you develop a lot of meditation concentration with food. I'm totally 100% into my food, not distracted at all. That's not meditative concentration, that's attachment. So we want to subdue that and instead generate the bodhicitta.